Okay, Rabbi Isai, welcome to Chavrusa Daf. We very much don't do a daf. What's a daf? Both sides? One side? Both sides. Amid Yoimi. Chatzi, welcome to Chatzi.
Torah Yomi.
Torah Yomi. Chatzi Amid Yoimi.
Time Yomi. Man Yomi. Torah Yomi.
You know what I was thinking? The Siyam on Hashas is next summer, right?
Okay.
And someone might think, oh, okay, I didn't do the full. You know how many Masechtas I finished since the last Daf Yomi? Like, that's not nothing. More than a handful, I
You don't have
think.
to finish anything to go anyways.
No, you can only learn upstairs what you learned down here.
I think to go to a siyum, right?
Yeah,
You're an active participant.
yeah.
It's almost to a certain degree, even if you didn't learn the Masech at all,
Yeah.
that you finished it when you go. Why? Because the Gra says the word siyum, if you take all of the letters, you have the oisios that are nigla and nister. Their gematria is equal.
Nigla and Nister are the same? Gematria?
Revealed and hidden. What does that mean? Siyum. Samach. Samach, if you spell it out, Samach, Mem, Chaf. The gematria of Samach is 60. Mem and Chaf. Mem is 40. Chaf is 20. 60, 60. Then Yud is Yud. Vav is Vav and Mem is Mem. They're all equal. That's how you spell it out.
What do you say? Should give a shit on Kabbalah.
That's not Kabbalah. That's more Drush.
Drush, yeah. But it leads into, it
That's
leads.
what I do.
That's what you do, what? Drush?
I do the Parsha, the Ritoya and Tovim.
What else does the Zohar say?
That's not Zohar, that's the Gra.
Oh, you said the Gra, right?
Yeah. But the Gra and the Zohar, they say a lot of things.
More Torah is becoming more Torah. Yeah, I was in Chaim Blond High School. I was with you there.
I don't remember what high school or something.
You were in 12th grade. I was in 9th grade. Simcha Shek from Flatbush.
The T singing together. That's the only thing I remember. But which is elementary school. Just now we learned a Iglay Kal. I don't think I've heard Iglay Kal since Rabbi Schwartz's class in Chaim Blond.
Oh, he gave a great share.
The Lachos of Shabbos. Classic.
I think we learned Shabbos there.
This is
Yeah,
recording.
the
We put it on YouTube every night.
Did you ask permission
Commencing.
to drop the name drop before? You don't want to get your whole.
I don't need permission to name drop.
Oh, yeah.
Simcha, come in. Come in. It's not kosher money, but
If Rabbi Schwartz is watching this, I'm sorry. I hope you're my chalei.
why? He gave a. You have a.
For what I
mercy.
did while I was in your class.
Oh. He by the way, Reb Chaim Schwartz's share was phenomenal. I think there's one of the Rabbi Garfinkel's there now. Anyways, he conveyed the message that I enjoyed Reb Chaim share to Reb Chaim. But if I can sit
How
through,
old is he now?
I don't know, because I don't know how old they were. You know what I mean? You don't know how old Rebbeim are when you're a
Like
kid.
Rabbi Albert now is probably 50.
Right, exactly.
All right.
Good stuff.
Well, I'm glad
Thank you.
I joined this.
Yeah. I'll send you the link. You can send it around.
Come to share tomorrow morning, Ali.
What's the
Enjoy.
share?
7:45. Charlie Harari upstairs. Let's feel it. Summer Fridays.
Yeah. How did Rabbi Charlie Harari get involved in this shul? I know.
He's singing one.
I know how he got involved. He started coming.
Oh, he comes here to learn.
No, at night he was like.
But why'd he
"It's just
come
a nice,
here to
comfortable
learn?"
place. He doesn't
Oh.
get hacked up. He saw me here, and then he decided to stay.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I
That was
believe
told
it.
you today, by the way. So I had to call Moshe Aaron Blonder. So I just typed in blonde,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and then it came on Moshe.
I saw you when we was at Mincha.
No, that's not why.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
So he gets hacked up in other shuls. So he comes to out of town, Charlie.
So you think he's not going to come back now that I got him to do this?
I don't know. Oh, you went over to him while he was sitting here idly trying to learn?
Yeah, many times.
I haven't seen him this summer. He took the.
I saw him a week or two
For
ago.
the YouTube cover, 7:45 tomorrow morning. Please come to the share. Upstairs in the
He's
share.
like
Gotta post
easy
this.
parking. Like you don't need to
Yeah,
fight for parking.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Take it. It's nice and quiet.
How many people come to this year? Yeah.
There's about 25 guys each one.
Really?
Plus a lot of listens from guys who went upstairs.
Really?
Yeah. Later.
Nice. A lot of good content in the first 5 minutes of today's
He's a
episode.
known speaker.
Charlie. Oh, he's
He's a big
phenomenal.
lawyer.
I tried to get him to come on the podcast.
And he declined?
For the client.
Why?
I don't remember the exact reason. Nothing like overly specific.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly, but.
Does he have stuff to say about money?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he's a lawyer, so he knows money.
Yeah, but I think also he's a storyteller. And conveys lessons, you know?
What do you call it, Rabbi? He tells all the stories, the Makkos series.
The Pesach Kron.
Yeah.
He's phenomenal. He used to come to Camp Roma all the time.
He goes to a lot of places. Does he still do it? I think he's a little sick.
He's a little sick, yeah, but he used to come, his son-in-law was in camp.
Yeah.
His daughter was in camp.
Queens.
Yeah. Do you want to hear a great story about? So, I used to do the marketing at Aaron's Casino Farms in Queens, the supermarket.
Yeah, I know that one.
So one year for the Super Bowl, we did a contest where you enter your prediction for whatever the teams were that year. And then I don't know what you win. You win a gift card, something.
Scratch the
You win a gift card or something at afterwards. So I look that Monday after the Super Bowl, I export all the score predictions, and I look. Someone got mamish like either the exact score or very close to it with the winner. So I look to see because we have to announce the winner, and it's the Crones. So I was like, did they end? Like I can't just say, congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Pesach Kron on winning the Super Bowl contest. So I called his wife, and his wife was laughing. I said, how did you know the score? He's like, I don't know. I peeked my head into the other room, and I called out to my husband. I said, what do you think the prediction is going to be in the Super Bowl? And he screamed out a couple numbers and went back to learn, and he got it.
Okay.
That's the story.
Okay.
I don't remember if we announced the name, but maybe their initials.
I don't think I've ever done any of that stuff.
No, it wasn't. It was just Stan, and then they had the free groceries.
Yeah.
Great story. Okay. Okay, we're holding in Makkos. Sorry. For those that are learning Makkos Yerushalmi, is there Makkos in Yerushalmi? This is not Yerushalmi. We're doing Bavli, so I don't want people to, come to YouTube, look for a Yerushalmi. Also, we're holding on Yudches Amid Aleph, 5 lines down, Gufa. Amar Rava, Zar she'achal min ha'oila lifnei zrika chutz lachoima. If a non-Kayan, a stranger, eats from an oila before the zrika, the sprinkling of the blood on the mizbeach.
Yeah, it says sprinkling now?
No, but I did it for you, so you don't get the whole scene.
What's the word that they do? Throwing, yeah.
He's not happy with the word zrika. It's more. It has more utility than just the word throw. Okay, Rosh Hashanah and Shabbos.
When people talk, they don't usually throw blood.
So zrika, so sprinkling. Take it up with Art School.
All right.
I actually translated so we don't go into this and we don't lose precious time.
Carry on.
Sorry. Chutz lachaima, outside the wall of Yerushalayim. The Reb Shimon loike chamesh. According to Reb Shimon, he gets 5 separate Malkus penalties. He would also get some sort of punishment if he did it inside the walls of Yerushalayim, right? The fact that he did it outside, he's going to get more penalties because you can't eat until the zrika. I think the zrika is the most important element in the shechita process, in the carbon process. Frek the Gemara, why is he only guilty for 5 transgressions? Great word. V'lilke nami mishum v'zar lo yoichal ki kodesh heim. It says in Shmois Chavtes Lamed Gimel, let him get Malkus. Why? Because he's also over the pasuk of but a non-kohen shall not eat, for they are holy, which is stated regarding the meat of kachay kachim, the category that includes the oila. So if that's the case, this should be a 6th transgression. Now, if you want to know what the 5 were, you can also maybe look at. No, Taisus doesn't. Maybe we spoke before about what the 5 penalties are. Does Rashi discuss what they are?
Yeah, so the 5 are going to be, just to recap, you're eating kachim outside of the walls of the city. You're eating outside of the kalayim, the curtains. You're eating kachim before the sprinkling of the blood. You're eating the ola, and the zar, non-kohen, is eating kachim. That's Rashi on Yud Zayin and the Beis in Dibor Hamasvil Zar.
Yeah, but he's separating it, okay. See where he's going to come.
Right, you get it enumerated over there.
Yud Zayin Amid Beis?
Yeah. So
Zar Sha'achal Min Ha'ela.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and for the Gemara, Hanimile Heicha Dilchoihanim Chazi. That Isser, and by the way, he doesn't get Malchus 5 times. He gets 5 Averis.
Yeah.
Hanimile Heicha Dilchoihanim Chazi. That Isser applies only, this Isser that we just said of V'zar lo yechal b'ki koydeshim, that he's not allowed to eat it as a zar. That Isser only it's only where the carbon is fit for consumption by the Kaihanim. But we're dealing with an oila, which is not even for Kaihanim, right? An oila, which is kache kachim, in this case, is the kache kachim is an oila in this case. So therefore, a kache kachim is the category that includes the oila.
Oh, it's kula kliyo. It's all for Hashem. Kohanim lo chazi. They're not fit for it. They don't get anything. They don't eat it.
So therefore, so that pasuk doesn't apply because no one can eat from it.
Right.
The Gemara further questions Rava's number of 5. Velilke nami mishum uvasar basada treifa lo yisechelu. Let him also get Malchus for violating the Isser of and meat in the field torn you shall not eat. Also in Shmois. Kevan sheyatza basar chutz limchitzasei ne'asar. Once meat has gone outside its bounds, it is asar. So if he takes it outside the azara, in this case, then it becomes asar, and he should be over this Isser as the 6th Isser. Question on Rava. And for the Gemara, Hani Mile Heichad Divifnim Chazi. That applies only where the meat is fit to be eaten inside the azar. Hachad Divifnim Namile Chazi. You can't eat it even inside. So this idea, you can only be over something that is applicable if it was mutter. But this is not even applicable. In fact, the Gemara, Velilke Nami Rabbi Eliezer, let this person also get Malchus in accordance with the teaching of Rabbi Eliezer. And I know what you're going to ask. What does Rabbi Eliezer say? And you're mechavan to the Gemara. The Amar Rabbi Eliezer, Loi Ye'achel ki koydeshu. The pasuk says concerning noiser, which is meat of a carbon that was left over outside of its time, over the time allotted for its consumption, it shall not be eaten, for it is holy. So the fact that it says ki koydeshu, we can learn out kol shebekodesh pasuk, any of the holy that is disqualified. But kasav lite loisasa elaichilasai. Pasuk comes to establish a loisase against its consumption. So anything that is disqualified, such as an oila meat that came out of the azara, is considered something kaddish that has become disqualified. So let Rava count this as number 6. This loisase should get another malchus avera. And for the Gemara, hani mile heicha de koidem psule chazi. That isser applies only where the kaddish dika thing became disqualified. It was fit. I'm sorry. That isser applies only where before the kaddish thing became disqualified, it was fit for consumption. We're not going to say that there's a loisa say being over here from Rabbi Eliezer, because this item had to have been qualified, and it never was.
You can never eat the
can
oila.
never eat the oila. It's kulei hakadosh baruch hu.
Cleo. So all for Hashem.
Chelik Elokai Mima'al.
Yeah. And even before it comes out of the walls.
You're saying that I'm Kaddish. Wow. Part of me is Kaddish.
I'm Kadosh. Acapella. Mameches Koyhani.
In fact, the Gemara,
Yeah.
Belilke Nami Ki Idach Der Rabbi Eliezer. There's another teaching of Rabbi Eliezer that would perhaps qualify him for another Avera. The Tanya. Rabbi Eliezer Omer, the Pasuk says, it shall be entirely burned. It shall not be eaten. Kol Shu B'Kol Tia. Regarding anything that is subject to the requirement of it is to be entirely burned. Litain Loisas Ala Chilasai. The Pasuk comes to establish a loisase against its consumption.
Ola again, yeah.
Since an oila it should be entirely burned, anything that is eaten is a loisase on kol tia.
This is, by the way, the pasuk that I was referring to.
What?
I kept saying kalil. So this is the pasuk in Vayikra. In Vav Tet Zayin, it's being referred to over here.
And for the Gemara, Einachanami, it is indeed so that he should get it, Makkos, because of this. Varava mehakrok ama. Barava, who counts only 5, means to say that 5 averas are violated on the basis of that particular pasuk that Reb Shimon learned out above. But Rava agrees that there may also be other isurim involved, such as this last one, but it's derived from another pasuk. Now the Gemara is going to introduce a related statement. Hold on to your seats, Rabbi Isai. The Torah is flowing here on this almost Erev Shabbos Kodesh. We're here. The date is July 9th, 2026. We're going back to Yud Zayin Amud Beis, to the Tosfos Dibur Hamaskel Isur Ba'alma, a lengthy Tosfos that I know Bal Peh.
Look at your Chesam and Alf.
It probably continues all the way to Yud Cheskos. It's a tiny daf. Should we do it inside?
It's the biggest time system ever said.
Is it? Should we do it inside?
No idea how much time does it take to learn properly.
Tell me how long.
But
Yeah. The Amelis. Give me the Amelis.
why?
Do you think there are people that know this Tosfos Bal Peh?
Quite a few.
But it's possible that are, right?
I mean, anyone who learns it properly. Well, what do you mean about that? Like the words inside or outside?
Well, inside.
Yeah.
Like,
Unlikely. Why would anyone fix?
I think Reb Chaim would.
Why would anyone fix this to their memory?
Because it's not something. When someone learns with such a geschmack and enjoys it and learns so much,
Parts of it, not the whole thing. No.
I think it becomes etched, or it gets their neshama. It's already etched in their neshama. It's not that it has to be etched. The question is if the learning will dust off and make it clear. So you have to remove the dust, and then you can actually see the neshama.
I don't know. I'd be surprised if more than 10 people in the universe who knows this nowadays. Okay.
Do you think people know the entire Shakavataya of the
They say that by they have Rabbi Yeshua Cohen. They call him Shas Cohen, Kerem Yeshua. It's a good say for English Hebrew.
Where's this Rabbi Shua Cohen live?
There's Zoh. They
Azar?
say that he knows the whole Shas about the Tosfos, right? They say you could do the pin test.
Straight through. Tell the item what the pin test is. They don't know.
You know what it is.
You take a pin, you put it straight
It
through the.
doesn't work with an arch drill though. You need a regular gun.
No, it still would work.
No,
Why?
because it has the arch scroll pages. It's only in a regular Gemara. That's the whole chap.
What? It's not about how far it goes in.
When you put the pin through,
He'll tell you every word.
every
each
word
stuff.
that it goes through.
So in this pin, it's so
okay.
tall, it will have the same word 4 times in a row.
Yeah, whatever.
The pin test. Our boy say,
That's a very twisted pin to tell me.
don't despair if you're watching this video in the year 2048. Do not despair. Whatever you're going through, Gamze Yavor Mashiach is mamish never been closer. Never been closer. Yeah, in 22. How old am I now?
You must be 39.
I'm 40, so in 2048 I'll be
I just
62.
turned 36.
I never knew how. Someone's like, how old is he? I'm like, I don't even know. Could be 33, 32.
Asked about me?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, what does someone care about his age? I don't think he asked. He's like,
36. I look young, eh?
yeah, but you can't learn Zara yet. You have 4 years. I could.
Listen to anyways. The person has to learn the area that he connects to. Saying, I don't connect to Kabbalah. If I connected, I would have already learned it seriously.
Yeah, I'm
Your
40.
grandfather collected it.
Makkos for your
They
birthday?
talk about nowadays they have koilim in Israel, a couple,
Yeah.
or even in the States. Not so many, but they have. They learn kids in their 20s. So that's the Mashiach things changed. This last stretch before Mashiach comes. So you can do it.
I saw a video today of the Baba Sali's son saying that the Baba Sali came to him in a dream recently. And he said, Olam should not be afraid and be careful not to put your Emunah in Trump, because Trump is just a piece in the pie. And the only one who has the Yidden's back, like Gamri, is HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and that we are in the final stage. Oh, and he said that
When you see
this.
from a week
He
or
also
two
said
ago,
this
the
was going to
180.
lead to the Goy Gemara. This war is going to be the war of God, lead to the Goy Gemara.
Very well, if you segue, I mean, you already have how many superpowers are involved? Who's not involved in the war right now other than China? It's a big superpower in the world.
I do think.
So, some Europe or whatever.
Omer of Gidel Omerav.
You think what?
I can't say if I prediction, but
You can say whatever you want. It's a free country. I mean, unless it's dangerous.
or if I go to another country, I can't. I gotta be
You're in
careful.
this country and you go to another country.
You don't know that. You gotta be
Where are
careful.
you going? You're gonna go to some country.
Ezu
to hang
Chacham, Ezu Chacham Arayis in my life. You have to be careful. You have to be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, I owe you a Peliyoyetz about delegation.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, someone just showed me a Paliyaritz in Hachana.
Chana?
Erech Hachana. He was showing me how Paliyaritz says, because you remember when I was handling with him, Siman Reish Nun. See, of course, the Hilchos Shabbos playlist 250 for more details.
Simon Reish Nun, Iran is there's no Rashi in the Dharam.
So he says, Paliyaritz says, if you have other people to do the work for you, for preparing for Shabbos, sit and learn Torah.
Even
No,
prepare.
you do one little thing.
Oh yeah.
But the rest, you sit and learn Torah. Because limud ha-Torah ha-Kedosh, when you learn Torah, nothing bad.
Ayay Torah.
I told you about the tshuva, about the whole, this whole draft issue that's happening with the IDF.
Ramesh has a tshuva,
I
yeah.
told you the tshuva, right?
Yeah. I don't remember if Rabbi Teddy did it because he used to do Igros Moshe's share
Right
before
there, like the
Mincha.
Alex and Lamagim.
Naturally.
It's an Indian gadol, but when a person learns, they protect the entire universe. It's a greater thing.
Protecting the universe.
Someone told me now they have a new brigade. They said the Nachal Haredi. Someone said that they had co-ed rooms where they sleep.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
That's what someone said.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
But they have this other one, Chashmarnam, apparently it's better.
Matisyahu?
Chashmarnam. Oh, okay. What's it?
I know my avodah here is to be there for my family, daven, learn, give tzedakah, and learn again. That's it.
And do other mitzvahs.
And do other mitzvahs, yeah, like shluch hakam.
Get closer to Hashem.
And not every time is it. It doesn't have to be a flashy mitzvah. A lot of the smaller mitzvahs are very, very big.
Yeah. Changing a nasty, smelly diaper.
It's a mitzvah.
Yeah! What type of rashes a kid would have with that? One of my
Oh.
Chavayim said that he has a Messiah from one of his rabbis that changing a diaper is no worse than the avoid of the Kohen Gadol on Yom Kippur.
Really?
Yeah! Who wants to change a diaper that's no one knows about it? You get no credit,
Because both can kill you.
You give
That's
a couple
why.
$1,000, you get a little honor, you get a little cover, you go to a dinner, whatever. This no one knows about. You get no respect from it. No one cares. If you're lucky, you'll get a smile from the baby. because they're happy that now they're not uncomfortable.
Right.
Yeah. But for you, you're gonna delegate it anyway. So
No, I've done it.
Oh, you've done it. I have.
My wife does.
I have a friend.
All of them practically.
I have a friend. He has 3 kids now. The oldest is like 8.
There's never.
He said he changed 1 diaper in his life.
Okay, he did.
Can't imagine.
The man yarich and yamecha.
Can't imagine.
Amar Gidel Amar Rav.
Yeah.
You have any friends named Gidel?
No.
It is a name though. Some people have like a second name Gidel. Simin Kuza. The word Kuza is Aramaic for small vessel, Rashi says. It's an acronym for Kohen, Zar. Those represent the 2 versions of Rav's ruling to be cited. The first of which deals with a Kohen and the latter with a Zar. Kuza. By the way,
Yes.
sometimes on Shabbos I'll use this simin component to, like if I have some action items that I need to take care of.
Action what?
Like if I have some tasks I need to do, I'm like, oh, I didn't take care of that, but I don't want to forget. In my head, I just think of like a simin of like one word to describe the task.
Okay.
Is that halachically permissible? I don't speak it out.
Yeah.
You're allowed to think in business on Shabbos.
That technically is permissible, but they say it's better not to.
You have more.
You're supposed to come into Shabbos as if everything is done, even though you're in the middle of 500 projects. You try to think it's done. Clear mindset.
How are Yidden able to be so successful if they're working one less day a week?
Looking back from Hashem.
That's the biggest sin, no?
Probably also from a physical and mental perspective, taking a break. Sometimes you gotta take a step back to take 3 steps forward.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually helpful. A person's constantly working, eventually it will catch up to them.
It's also not an enjoyable life.
Right, it's not, and it will eventually catch up, and
Law of diminishing returns.
yeah,
Right.
and when you rest, you'll have more energy. If you get enough rest and just things that are enjoyable, then you could do more in less time when you go back to the office or wherever you're somewhere. So, it's got this shine. Torah guaranteed it. Torah says.
Kohen she'achol mechatas ve'asham lefnei zrika. If a kohen ate from a chatas or an asham before the throwing of the dam
Right, yep.
on the mizbeach, like my taima. What's the pasuk that has him getting malchus? The amakra the achlu oisam asher kupar bahem. They who received kapar through them shall eat them.
You see, it's only after the atonement.
The pasuk teaches that kachei kachim, including the chatas and asham, may be eaten by kohanim, but not non-kohanim. Rabbi Gidel focused on the pasuk permitting the kohanim who receives kapar through it. I thought a kohen's not allowed to eat kachei kachim. Well, that's the oila, right?
No, all can't be eaten.
Right. So the implication is that la'achat kapara after the kapara, after the zrika, the kachei kachim carbon may indeed be eaten. Lifnei kapara loy. Lav haba miklal aseh lavhu. An isser employed by an aseh has the force of an aseh, a lois aseh, a lav, and malchus can be incurred. Is a lav the same thing as a lois aseh? So although the Kohanim are qualified to eat the meat of kachei kachim, such as the chatas and asham, after the blood throwing, if they eat it beforehand, they do get malchus on this lav haba miklal aseh. And as you go through Shas, you will see this term repeatedly come up, such as in Megillah Lamed Aleph and the Ksubis Zion. I made that up. I don't know, but it sounds cool.
And also, you could use a special AI through what's the company name?
Migrate?
What?
Mine?
Yeah.
Or Sofer? Probably Sofer.ai. It's like real Torah.
Is that yours?
No.
Which one's yours?
Who cares?
Which one?
Who cares?
Yeah, I'm trying to get an advertisement for you.
Migrate. Big conference coming up.
Migrate. the best advertisements when it's not an official advertisement. You just throw it in the middle of nowhere.
I don't believe.
You should you should use the migrate AI, and then you could figure out exactly where it is.
My Akadosh Baruch Hu takes care of you. Then does. We also think we have all these calculations of how it's going to work, and like, worry less, have more emunah and bitachon. Go learn. I'll take care of it. I'm not saying don't work at all. You should do your ishtadlus, but don't overinvest in ishtadlus.
Most people can't sit and learn more than 40 minutes.
That's fine, but if you're working 9 to 5, it's okay. Don't work 9 to 8.
I don't know.
We have it's an epidemic, overinvestment in ishtadlus. But they have
Workaholics, it's called.
Workaholics, yeah.
That's right.
Also, the phone goes with you everywhere. I'm guilty of it too.
Oh, yeah.
So you can never stop working.
Oh yeah. The phone is here, the phone is there, the phone is truly everywhere.
Uncle Moshe is dropping a new single.
He's really Zadie Moshe.
Zadie Moshe, that's right. But he's still knocking along.
Oh yeah.
The guy cleans up
Kids love him.
Chalam Moy. That guy,
Kids love him.
he still has it.
Yeah.
Also, not only the kids, but their parents, because all the parents grew up on it now.
Yeah,
So there's a little nostalgia
no
there.
adults like listening to it like that.
What?
Very fair.
The assertion that an isser implied by an asay carries the penalty of Makkos is refuted. Masav Rava. By the way, Rava and Rav are practically the same person because they have the same gematria when you're allowed to be one number off. That's some Purim type of view.
Yeah,
But they're actually different people.
Rav Shmuel, Rava, all different.
Holy neshamas. I think we know where they're buried also.
Question is,
I think it's fast, no?
Why isn't Shmuel called Rabbi? Shmuel was a doctor.
Rav and Shmuel?
Yeah, Shmuel was a doctor. Abba Umnu, also a
There's some people in the Gemara that have no Rav before their name. The reason Rav is not called Shmuel is because Rav and Shmuel go back and they don't want to Why is his name? He's a doctor, Shmuel? Oh, Shmuel is a doctor. He talks for medically sometimes. What does Rabbi Galinsky say?
He has a whole entire cute thing. I think the kash is better than that.
But I mean, not a Baye. Baye is a nickname for. You know that story from Mishpatim? You know, I think I told you in Landau's. The guy was laning on a Monday, and the Rishon ends Rapay Rapay.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to go Rapay Rapay. He did Rapay Rapay, and then he closed it. He goes bum ba bum bum, like he did the niggin too fast. Rapay Rapay. Bum ba bum bum. So every Parshas Mishpatim, a friend and I text back. Shout out to SK. Masav Rava, v'chol behema mafreses parsa v'shoisaas shesa shtei frosois malas gera babhema oisa toichelu. The pasuk says, in every animal that has a split hoof, which is completely separated into 2 hooves, that brings up its cud among the animals it may eat. What's a cud? Like the chewing of, it chews its cud. What does that mean? Do we have a cud?
After it eats.
Do we have a cud? What is that?
Us, when we eat, we basically...
We digest, it goes down.
Yeah.
They bring up their food?
Yeah.
Cud is the food?
I think so. That's what I thought.
Could you drop in the comments what the cud is? Shoya. We have to start tasking Yitzi. I know he watches every second. He sends me screen recordings of the things that he likes from you.
Yeah. He could also watch my content.
He does.
He does?
He's the one who comments on your videos.
Oh, he does? Okay, good.
He's the Regnal Nevitz.
Oh, okay, very good.
Stephen Langer backwards.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Alright, well. If one person...
He does. By the way, it's more than one. I've seen some of your views.
Yeah, it's not about the views, it's about the hours.
Quality. So it's funny, I released an episode.
That's like 20 hours a month.
Yeah? I released an episode that
Whatever.
did terribly last night, but it's helping people on the Trump account, explaining
Oh,
it.
that one.
So it's not going to get millions of views apparently, but
Well, most of them get millions.
no, okay, it's not going to get tens of thousands of views,
Yeah.
but let's say it gets 5,000 views. That's a lot of people, and like
For sure.
5% of the people follow through,
Yeah.
and they each get $1,000.
Because most people probably want to get a second body in there. They don't just want to.
What? One of my best episodes
Yeah, which
is
one?
a solo episode.
Which one? Oh, the
How
hustles. The side
No,
hustles.
that also did pretty
Yeah, 'cause
okay.
people want to
Baruch
know how to
Hashem.
make money.
But the one is about how Jews are clever with money.
That was solo?
Solo.
I thought that was the California rapper.
I collected all the good ideas
Wasn't
from all
that
the
when you had
episodes.
him?
Which rabbi?
Lopian or something?
Rabbi Oh, Daniel Lappin?
Yeah, that one.
No, that was
He was
about
talking
that
about-
was the idea. But then I took all the good ideas from episodes and like
You summarized it.
Yeah.
Okay.
fine. So Rav is gonna bring
People don't care about
He's
the
gonna argue.
kids. You have to think how many people that are watching have kids.
right.
A lot of young blood out there.
hmm
Meaning young and unmarried.
Or if they don't have a child born between 2025 and 2028, they're not gonna get the $3,000. The Shataiva and Slachas, you should sign up, and also the earlier you sign up, you get an extra $250 potentially from Michael Gell. If we live in a zip code, I think it happens in Northwood, my qualifies. If you live in a zip code below a certain income collectively, and you're the first X amount of people, you get an extra $250. Even if you never invest another dollar into that, by the age of 55, 65, you're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right. When you fed the inflation rate though.
So okay, you're left with $80,000
Yeah.
for doing nothing.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Although the S&P, how's it going to convert when we move there to Israel? Which currency are we going to be using?
It's very simple. You convert it to shkalim.
The whole
You'll
rate's
take
going to
dollars
change.
anyways.
Yeah?
First of all, it's all going to be Bitcoin anyways. You're not going to.
I know you say Bitcoin's
It's going to be
messianic.
hyperinflation and everything. It's going to be one currency in the world, Bitcoin. Yeah, Mashiach coin.
Olam Tainas or Moshe Yosef, big Bitcoin, has a lot of Bitcoin.
I said it first.
As long as your wife knows
Knows what?
that you funneled cash into Bitcoin.
Oh no, we have limits. We got rules.
Covering all the bases. Or the Blonds are diversifying their portfolios. What does the Gemara say? Yep.
Shlish bekarka,
Shlish Bitcoin.
Probably Bitcoin, probably pragmatia. Maybe.
What's that?
Business.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have this animal that has 2 hooves and it chews its cud. You're allowed to eat that. And it says, Oisa toichelu. You may eat. The pasuk implies Oisa toichelu ve'in ba behema acheres toichelu. The pasuk implies that you're allowed to eat that, but you're not allowed to eat another animal that does not have split hooves or chews its cud. Amart. Now, if that's as you say, that an isser implied by a positive commandment has the full force of an isser, as zel lo yisoichlu lamali. Why do I need the next pasuk to say lo yisoichlu, that you're not allowed to eat an animal that doesn't have hooves? I already learned that out from the lav that was not spoken out implicit, straight out. So the Gemara accepts Rav's objection and revises the statement of Rav Gidl in the name of Rav. Eli itmar hachi itmar. Rather, if it was stated, this is how it was stated. Amarav Gidl Amarav Zar Sha'achal Michatas v'asham lifnei zrika. If a non-kohen ate from a chatas or an asham before the zrika, potter. He is potter, even though the Torah expressly forbids a non-kohen to eat kachay kachim. My taima, the Omar Krava achlu eisam asher kupar bahem. It's because the pasuk says, "They who received kapar through them shall eat them," and it then concludes, "But a non-kohen shall not eat, for they are holy." So by contrasting the non-kohen's isser to eat kachay kachim with the kohen's permission to do so, the Torah indicates that the two are interrelated. Wherever you apply the first half of the pasuk, that you get kapara and you're allowed to eat them, where kachi may be eaten by the kohanim, krinan bei v'zar lo yachal by kodeshem.
After the zrika, after the sprinkling of the blood, that's when they could eat it.
We can apply the second half, but a non-kohen shall not eat it, for they are holy. Only in such cases is a non-kohen not allowed on Makkos from eating kachi kashim. Wherever we cannot apply the first pasuk, that
before the sprinkling of the blood,
that they're not allowed to eat it before the sprinkling. We cannot apply the second half of the pasuk, that a non-kohen should not eat. So it doesn't prohibit a kachi kashim to a non-kohen before, and he doesn't get Makkos.
Right, he wouldn't violate the law.
This is a little bit teeth, no?
This is a little bit of straight up kachin. This is actual kachin. This is not. This is.
So I have to cheshbonize. Before, Rav Gidl said that if a kohen ate from a chatas or an asham before the zrika, he gets malchus. And we said, why do you know that? Because the pasuk says, they who get kapara through them shall eat them. So that's kapara after, but before
After the zrika.
But before the zrika, before the kapara, which is the zrika, you're not allowed to eat it. So that it says that you're allowed to eat it after shows you're not allowed to eat it before. So if you eat it before, it's a lav haba mikal, I'll say lav. Then we say that no, there's no such thing, Rabbi says there's no such thing as a lav haba mikal, I'll say lav, because you don't see it by the behemoth. Fine. So then we uproot everything that Gidl said and we say, I think the exact opposite. That if a non-kohen eats a chatas and an asham before the zrika, he's pater. Now, what I need to understand is, why are you pater? Why are you pater if the Torah literally says that you get kohanim get kapara through them, and then it literally, does it really say, but a non-kohen shall not eat, for they are holy?
Which one? Non-kohen should eat, for they are holy?
Yeah, it says.
The Kohanim?
It says.
Which pasuk?
V'zar lo yochal ki kodesh. Yeah, the end of that pasuk. Chav tes lam gimel.
Oh yes.
So what? Stop right there. Why is he pater? Why right off the bat, before we get to this Rav Gidl, why is that not a loisa say right there that gets you malchus? Maybe this rest of the Gemara is maybe this reasoning is what it's explaining.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's the reason you're pater? But before that, when it said over here that you get malchus, why? Okay, so here's the question. Originally, when we went into Rav Gidl, we said my time. Why do you have to come on to lava ba mikla say lavhu if there's a literal loisa say in the pasuk of a zar lo yochel ki chayde.
Maybe there's a difference between with the zrika or not, with the kapara, the pasuk. Yeah, I'm not sure.
That's extremely bothersome.
There's a similar question. This is learned out Yudzayin Ben Aleph from Josh of Rabbi Shimon. He says Rav Gidl knows that the Rabbanan argue in the Josh of Rabbi Shimon.
Or maybe the zar lo yochel is after the zrika.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's a good question. It's got to be good.
Okay, yeah, it must be after the zrika. We're talking about before.
By the way,
the
this is the
zrika.
end of the kachim. The next is already bikurim.
So my time.
This is what the kids learn starting from this.
Yeah.
Amar Rabbi is bikurim. Yeah, my time. I keep going.
So what's the reason, according to Rav Gidl, that you're pater if a zar eats the chatas and the asham before the zrika? The Amar Krav achlu oisam asher kuper b'hem. The Torah says that the Kohanim shall eat them. And then the pasuk ends, but not a zar shall not eat it because they're holy. So it puts side by side the non-kohen's iser to eat kachay kachem with the kohen's his ability to eat it. So there's a correlation between the two. It's not two separate psukim. Also, it's one pasuk. Unlike, by the way, the hooves. There's a separate pasuk that says it, I believe. I don't think it's the same pasuk, but here maybe that's more of a reason how they're contrasted in that they're side by side in the same pasuk. Accordingly, wherever we apply the first half of the pasuk that the kachay kashim could be eaten, we can apply the second half that a non-kohen shall not eat it. So only in those cases do you get Makkos because the kohen is allowed to eat it. But on the flip side, wherever you say that the kohen can eat it, which is before the srika, like krinan be v'zar loy acha, we can't apply the second half of the pasuk that says a zar is not allowed to eat it, which means that he can't get Makkos for eating something lefnei hazrika azoy zokt Rev Gittel in this reiteration of, or not reiteration, but this recategorization and restating of what he said. Okay, the Gemara is going to return to its initial discussion regarding the point at which bikurim become mutter for consumption by kohanim. And we said bikurim are that first crop, it gets left for the kohanim. You have to bring it to them? Or they have to come take it? Different than a meiser ani, which you just leave in the field and they come take, right? Which is in the third and sixth year.
Like a shechapeh, yeah.
We're not up to, yeah?
This would be more similar to meiser sheni in that regard.
Yeah, to bring it, right?
Yeah.
Why? No, but meiser sheni you can redeem, you can turn into money and then bring it.
You could.
It has to be a minted coin, as we learned, like actual money. You can't just bring like a valuable.
Yeah.
Amar Rabbi Lazar, Amar Rabbi Shaya. Rabbi Lazar said in the name of Rabbi Shaya, Bikurim hanacha ma'akeves bahen. Bikurim, their placement before the mizbeach is essential to them. Kriya ein ma'akeves bahen, but the recitation of the psukim is not essential, which is, I think, a machlekes, right?
Okay.
Because we did say, according to one of the Manda Amrim, that it was ma'akeves, right? I don't remember. You tell me.
Some argue this is you need the hanacha and not the kriya. Yeah. That was earlier, Yud Zayin and Aleph.
But it's interesting. You have to put it down.
You have to go back to the Mishnah.
Yes, I learned that in Waterbury. You have to be able to fish the Mishnah back. You can't learn Gemara if you're not sure. You have to be able to always, like a fishing pole, you have to hook the Mishnah in your mind that you're able to just instantly recall it. Well, we should go back to the Mishnah. It's been a while, no? 17a.
Since it's actually in the Gemara, in the opening Gemara over there.
Yeah, what?
We talked about it. Chachamim say that you need the hanacha, not the kriya.
So Rabbi Lazar and Rabbi Shaya, Rabbi Shaya is agreeing with the Chachamim.
It's the same exact opinion, yeah.
In fact, the Gemara, you meet Amar Rabbi Lazar, did Rabbi Lazar actually say that? Amar Rabbi Lazar, Amar Rabbi Shaya, Hifresh bikurim koydem lachag. If one separated bikurim before Sukkot, why? How do we know it's Sukkot?
Stam chag. Whenever you see chag, it's Sukkot.
Stam chag is Sukkot. Stam brisa is Rabbi Chia. Stam Mishnah is Rabbi Akiva. Shkoyach, beautiful.
Stam Mishnah is Rabbi Meir.
Oh, Rabbi Meir. Then what did we say? What was that other one?
No, that was the Gemara over here.
Stiyuma.
Imasa. That was saying that this Mishnah, we're assuming.
So how do you know when it's Rabbi Akiva versus Rabbi Meir?
Stam Mishnah is always Rabbi Meir.
So when is it Rabbi Akiva? When no one argues?
No, when you have a Gemara that's just in this.
No, I think, wasn't it when no one argues?
Stam Mishnah Rabbi Meir.
So what did it say over here? What was that term it used?
Imasa. However, that's translated.
Where is it? Where's that word?
Opening Gemara on Yud Zayin and Aleph. Opening Gemara. Some places he's just not quoted. He's not quoted. When someone isn't quoted, then it's Rabbi Akiva.
Right. So we have to be told when it's Rabbi Akiva.
Yeah. Our mission is over there.
Okay, Shkoyach, thank you very much. Have a great Shabbos. What's this week's parsha?
It's double. Matos and Massey.
Matos and Maseh. Shkoyach, thank you very much. We're about to go 50 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful.